Every single year at the NFL Combine, aka the Underwear Olympics, a couple players just rise up draft boards by blowing things up. And by the way, the defensive linemen and linebackers went on Thursday night. Some of these times are insane, absolutely insane, man. But someone who did themselves a large favor is Calijah Kancey, the defensive tackle out of Pitt. Came in and just blew the doors off the roof with his 40-yard dash. Also had a 1.64 10-yard split at 281 pounds, which is damn amazing. Also, we got a video coming up. Quasi loves a 10-yard split, especially with defensive linemen, because that's what it's about, the suddenness, the get-off. Like, if your defensive tackle is running 40 yards, something very, very bad happened. But 95th percentile for 10-yard split and faster than, up there with Aaron Donald. Yeah, we'll go with that. And Kancey, this is from Next Gen Stats. The official stats, blah, blah, blah. Pitt's Calijah Kancey earned the top NGS athleticism score at 94 among his position group after running the fastest 40-yard dash of any defensive tackle since at least 2003. So Kancey is above Jalen Redmond. Dante Stills, the pride of West Virginia, did himself some big favors too. Zach Pickens, who I love. But Kancey's the story of the draft, man. And also, there was a lot of hubbub coming in. Like, would he measure in a sub 6 foot, which as a defensive tackle isn't that big of a deal. Low man wins in the trenches, leverages everything, but he checked the box and he's going to be perfectly fine. So Calijah Kancey is going to be that dude. And ironically, this morning we ended up with Kancey in the top end of our mock draft. So you love it, man. And we'll get this out of the way. Right now, all the Aaron Donald comps are in there. Now, again, scout the player, not the helmet. Kancey does have a lot of similarities to Aaron Donald, sure. That quick first step, undersized, just aggressive defensive tackle. And us as Vikings fans, we're going to get the Jalen Twyman comparisons. But, Jalen Twyman didn't work out, so why would they want Calijah Kancey? First off, talent-wise, Kancey and Twyman are in two different galaxies. Number two, are you calling a 6th-round pick a bust, especially one that got shot before his rookie year? Like really, you're doing that now. So that's off the table. Calijah Kancey is his own man, and there's a lot to like, man. So let's talk about him today. Background: 21 years young, redshirt junior, 6'1", 281, former 3-star recruit from Miami, Northwestern High School, same high school as Teddy. Took his talents to Pitt. Was a 2-year starter for the Panthers, compiled up 14 sacks from 2021-2022, and was amazing in his redshirt junior season. Unanimous All-American, ACC Defensive Player of the Year, 91.8 PFF grade, 47 pressures last year, 17.1% pressure rate, which is astounding for a defensive interior player. Best first step in the draft amongst the defensive tackles, consistent interior pressure, which is something that was sorely lacking from the Vikings defense last year, and he literally does play every single snap like it's his last. And not to put any pressure on the kid, but Lance Zierlein's scouting report from NFL.com, his comparison, John Randall. That's right. So he's already getting comped to Aaron Donald because of the school he goes to and because of his undersizedness, and now he's getting comped to John Randall. Love it. But this is what Lance wrote. Undersized, one-gapping defensive tackle who's explosive and productive. He's a strong and determined player, but Kancey is still going to be a hit-or-miss run defender due to his lack of mass and length. While he will get pushed around at times, his first-step quickness and short memory allow him to make tackles in the backfield. He's a nightmare for offenses as a pass rusher. His twitchy feet can slide and reset points of attack. His leverage and motor are often too much for guards to handle alone. Kancey might be the most effective as a rotational run defender and full-time sub-package rusher, but his size will not define him in the NFL. And you look at the Vikings defensive line, so they got Kyrus Tonga back, Harrison Phillips under contract. They're looking to bring back Diesel Dalvin Tomlinson. And even though, yes, Flores has said that the Vikings are going to be a 3-4 team, they're going to be a multiple team. So a guy like Kancey, who's a one-gap specialist, certainly will have a role in sub-packages. Sometimes the Vikings will play a 4-down lineman on 3rd down, sometimes even 2-down lineman, and just lining him up as a 3-tech or 4-tech, having him blow up the A-gap or the B-gap and just get after it. And that's exactly what you would love for him to do. Plus, Flores probably going to get a head coaching job, so the Vikings defense going forward could be pretty nebulous, but just having a guy who can consistently get his own pass rush like Kancey is something that's been missing. Absolutely been missing, where the Vikings couldn't generate that pass rush, especially from the interior last year, and Kancey could be the solution to a lot of issues. And I think that even though he blew up the combine, I think he probably still will be there at the back end of the first round, probably looking at 23. Maybe he rises up in the teens, who really knows? But either way, if he's there, I mean, the Vikings will get a dynamite player at a massive position of need. And again, the John Randall comps got me shivering. Man. But your thoughts are our thoughts. The Vikings need to draft Pitt defensive tackle Calijah Kancey. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.